Yo, what's going on, guys? More video. Today we're doing a Marvel Rivals Tierlist for Season 1.5. This is all based on my personal skill level, my personal experience. So if you believe it's different, then it's fine. This is my experience. I have not experienced everything. I don't main every character. I don't constantly fight against every character. So I can't say that this is 100% true for everyone, but this is true for me. But yeah, let's get into this. Um, I'm gonna start with my main Psylocke because as me personally, I love playing Psylocke. I know they're not S tier though. They're probably Psylocke's A tier. I just think Psylocke's good. There are some things that people like commonly don't do. When I see like other Psylocke players, they use their dash wrong. They try to use it to attack, but you're supposed to use it to get away from the enemies. You don't have to be like right up there to attack them. You can attack from range. Just make sure you hit headshots so you can do some damage at least. Ultimate, don't pop it on the ground. Dash up in the air and pop it. That's my recommendation because when you're falling, you're doing it, and not everyone's gonna be looking up to hit it or to shoot you. They're gonna assume you're doing it somewhere else. And then invisibility. Some people just use invisibility just randomly because they think it's invulnerability. No, it's just invisibility. So when he's firing you, don't use it. Use it when there's a slight out of like line fire, or if it's chaotic, or just to like move. But anyway, we're gonna do Adam Warlock. He's next. I don't know too much about Adam Warlock. I think he's all right though. He looks pretty good. From what I think, his one problem is his ultimate. His ultimate, half the people just fumble because they spawn you right next to a teammate, and they don't heal you, and they're like, "Go if you're 100 health." Yeah, thank you. His primary fire. So I've seen crazy videos of people like going crazy snipes with secondary fire. His primary fire is all right, and yeah, I think Soul Bond's pretty cool. Black Panther, I would have not. I never thought Black Panther was that good, but I do know they buffed him a good amount. So I'm gonna put him like a B tier because I saw that buffs. Those buffs look good. In my opinion, he's B tier. Um, Black Widow. Black Widow would have said like B tier, C tier before. I think it's probably closer to C. I'll put C tier. You did not have to nerf the ultimate. I think buffing the how many like 8 to 15 rounds really good, but her ultimate is just unusable now. It's super slow. Its like effects are just decreased. It's just not good anymore. I don't think it was any ever amazing, but just it was at least usable before. You could still use it and do well. It's just not good anymore. Cap, I'm gonna put like an A tier. Again, I think he's still hard to play, so I can't really say he's S tier personally. But I did see now you can shield midair, which is really good. I do know. I've heard that Captain America is more like a backline tank. You're supposed to kind of like rush in and like hit them from the like just like try to hit their backlines and like avoid fire. Because I feel like Cap is different from other tanks. He kind of like blocks the shield from one way. Cloak and Dagger. I'm pretty sure they debuffed Cloak and Dagger, but Cloak and Dagger were definitely like A tier in my opinion. I'm pretty sure they're still A tier in my opinion. I just think they're good. Doctor Strange is definitely still S tier in my opinion. I think his shield's really good. They've debuffed it a bit, but it's still good. I have Agamotto. I believe they actually buffed it. They made the thing shorter, the charge time, and he's just a good character overall. Groot. I don't think they actually changed Groot. I'm not sure. But I'll put like an A tier. Groot's really good. Hawkeye is S tier still, in my opinion. It's just I think he can be S tier, but I think most players make him like F tier or D tier. But he can definitely be S tier if you hit your shots right. Hela I think is S tier just because of the range to damage is really good, and she's just good. I know they buffed her. Now the drop off for damage isn't 70 to 80 after 30 meters, and she's just still pretty good. Hulk, I do know they buffed Hulk a bit. I'll put him B tier or A tier. I'll put him B tier. Hulk's an alright character in my opinion. Johnny Storm, from what I've seen, I'm gonna put him B tier. I think he just suffers, in my opinion, from what all flyers suffer from, and that's not like the most mobility. I think Johnny Storm is actually I'll put A tier. No B tier. I think the one thing that's definitely improved about him is he does have a bit more mobility, and he has an option to dash towards like the ground. So I think he's better, but also again he's super slow. So you're just be like, if you're senior to be like walloped, and you're not as fast as Iron Man when getting away. So I just think it's different. Sue Storm is S tier. It's just there's no doubt about it. The healing is really good. The shield with the shield thing, the propulsion and bringing big, and their ultimate's just amazing. Her kit's just really good. Iron Fist, I think Iron Fist would be a problem this in 1.5 because I saw he did get his damage debuffed, but in turn he can get up to 450 overheal in health with still like DPS damage, which would be insane. Iron Man, I would put him like D tier, C. I put him like D tier before. I put him like high C, low B. Before he just was like pretty. He was fun to use. He wasn't the best, but you could still use him. Now they buffed his damage a good amount, so I think he's better in that terms. Jeff the Shark, I think when I started, I put an S tier. Honestly, he's probably like a B tier, C tier. I just don't think he's the best. He's not the worst. The ranked number 1 Jeff player is insane though. Loki is definitely not in these two tier. I'll put like B tier, in my opinion. He's just like, I don't know. I can't say he's amazing. I can't say he's terrible. I think the main problem is people always forget to take out his clones. Like, I'll be playing game and with complete randoms, and none of them will be tagging his clones. It's just a bit terrible. Luna Snow, in my opinion, is still S tier. Speed, her ultimate is really good. It's just, she's good. Damage-wise, her second fire, or not second fire, but he goes. The clap one is really good. And her side fire is alright. It's not the best. Magic, I know they both buffed her and debuffed her. I know, I'm gonna put A tier. Because Magic players, when they know how to play Magic, they're amazing. But when you don't, they're terrible. Magic players also chase you down to the earth. Magneto. Magneto is probably A tier. I played Magneto for a bit until this season, or 1.5, because I got a new tank. I mainly play Psylocke still, though. But tank, I'm just feeling running right now. Magneto. They debuffed his shield from 2.7 to 1.5, but they also made his recharge from 2.7 to 1.5. And fair, his shield, while it can block all damage stuff, that's good. It just lasts for a few seconds. Meanwhile, Doctor Strange is just really good shield, so I have to put him down over him. Splash damage is really good. Secondary fire can be used well. His ultimate can spread you out, which is really good. I think he's pretty good. I just don't think he's amazing. I think what holds him back is his shield. While it is good for a few 2 seconds, not even 2 seconds more. It's just, that's the only thing holding back, just the recharge and the shield. Mantis, I'm put S here, because Mantis do like insane in terms of damage and healing. Mr. Fantastic is like D tier. I think his problem is just like, he's slow. He's like super slow. He's not very fast attacking. His damage is, if they're gonna keep his same speed, I'll up the damage. If not, just up his speed. He's just not that good. He's fun though. He's fun. Moon Knight, I would put like B tier, I'll put B tier. I think what people don't realize about Moon Knight, in my opinion, is that they always like, why is he getting all the kills? Maybe because they're not shooting the Ankh. Shoot the Ankh, take it out, and then Moon Knight isn't gonna be as bad a problem. Trace will be good, but he's not as bad a problem. Namor is S tier. Those octopuses are insane. Yeah, just always take out the octopuses. Penny Parker put A tier. I think, in my opinion, I thought Penny Parker was super good before, but I think now I realize they're just better characters. Rocket, I'll put in like B tier. I think the problem is you have offensive Rocket players who just sell. Rocket's healing is alright. It can be good if used right. Of course, he does like the buffs and all that stuff. The biggest cap ever is people saying Rocket's the best healer. I think even by objective standpoint, no. The 3 healers I have in S tier are by far better in so much. Rocket is nowhere near the best healer. Like, and I think that's just an objective fact. Maybe he's a good support. Like, sure, he can support and do damage stuff, but as a healer, he's not good, or not as good. Scarlet Witch is like C tier. I've seen all bright Scarlet Witch players. It's just the fact you get like no damage with Scarlet Witch. It's just the auto. I'll put D tier for that. You get no damage. It's very easy for like any of these other characters to kill you before you kill them. Spider-Man, I'll put like A tier or B tier. No, Spider-Man's really S tier. Because when you get good Spider-Man players, they're really good. When you get bad ones, they're horrendous. Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl's like C tier. No, Squirrel Girl's B tier. Squirrel's better now. It's just I hate Squirrel Girl players, so I want to put them in F tier. Because Squirrel players will sit around the corner just shooting their stuff. Shooting the nuts. And if they kill somebody, like, I'm so good, I camped around a corner and shot you. But if they don't get the kill, they're like, complain, no heals, no heals. Star-Lord is B tier. I don't think he's bad. I think he's alright. He's definitely, like, movement-based, obviously. So you are constantly on the move Star-Lord. I think that's good. It's just that when you get melted really easily as Star-Lord. It's not like Psylocke or a lot other DPSs have like survivability options. Of course, Magic has her portal; she can go in. Iron Fist heals. Psylocke has not invisible dash. Spider-Man can swing around. Namor, I actually don't remember what Namor's is. Namor has his octopus, so he'll be fine. Hawkeye usually never get too close anyway. It's other characters have a lot more survivability, in my opinion. Storm is definitely A tier. I think Storm was S tier before, but they debuffed her a bit. 1.0 Storm was S tier. I think they debuffed her a bit to where she's a bit not S tier in my opinion, but I do think she's still really good. Punisher is C tier. Punisher is really okay as a kit. It's just that Punisher mains are really annoying, and then they're also really toxic. Like, I literally got a game of Punisher saying no heals, no heals. 20,000 heals by one of our healers. He was getting healed constantly. He was really full health saying no heals. Thing, in my opinion, is S tier. I love the Thing. He's just really good, in my opinion. I've been playing him. I bought the Trench Steel skins. His dash forward is definitely super good. Knocks everyone up. That's amazing. He does a good amount of normal hits. His secondary fire with the heavy hit is really good. You can do that twice in a row. I also like the sound effects like a truck. His ultimate, I like how it knocks everyone up. It stuns them. It actually stuns other things, but I think it's funny. So Thing doesn't get knocked up, but he gets stunned. And I just think Thing's pretty good. Thing's pretty good. Thor. I think Thor's B tier, in my opinion. I just think the hammer, for me, is like hard to manage and stuff. I tried Thor, just couldn't get with it. Venom, I think, was put S tier before, but honestly, Venom's kind of downgrade, in my opinion. B tier. Like, when I get in a game, I don't see nearly as many Venom players anymore. I think at the beginning, everyone was playing Venom, and now people are realizing, oh, they're just better tanks in the game. I just think Venom's alright. They did buff him a bit, which I think is nice, but he's still not amazing. Winter Soldier is an A tier character. I think Winter Soldier can definitely be an S tier if played really well. But again, I think that's any character. Any character can be S tier if played well enough. That's what people always forget. There can be top, like, I think Jeff's a C tier, realistically. But the top Jeff player is insane and definitely I would put him in S tier from his gameplay. But yeah, Winter Soldier's good. And Wolverine is S tier. Probably the best DPS in the game. I think the Thing counters him a bit, but even then, he still destroys. And yeah, that is my tier list for my rivals. I want to thank you for watching. But like, short, bell. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.